Hey everybody, it's Mary, back with another channeled message for you from your spiritual family. Your angels, guardian angels, ascended masters, spirit guides, and source. So let's see what your messages are for today. Oh, and before I start, let me apologize for the noise outside my window. I am coming to you from New York City, and so, yes, noise. Except for this blue jay that's moved in outside my window and likes to screech all day long. But actually that's kind of nice because it's nice to have some nature in the middle of this concrete jungle. Okay, let's get into your reading. I have some oracle cards prepared for you with a tarot deck for each, and an angel tarot deck, an angel oracle deck, and then tarot and some more oracle cards. So let's choose. Okay, you can discard. We have this card. And we have this card. Okay, so whichever card calls to you the most, that is your card. If you need more time to decide, you can always pause the video. I will link the timestamps below. See you soon. Hello, pile number 1. Welcome to your channeled messages and reading. So you chose this card. Let's see what it's about. Aha, let's do some reading. The void. Stop. Embrace winter. Great cosmic womb. It's a very interesting card. I actually like it. It is kind of like a full stop. Something in your life, there's some darkness or shadow energy around an area of your life that, you know, matters to you. Of course, we all have aspects of our life that matter to us. Please keep in mind this is a general reading, so until I pull some tarot cards I won't have a clearer view, but we'll get there. But yeah, I'm feeling like maybe like it's weird with this card. I feel somewhat like there's a blockage and like dark. It's not dark energy, like a negative energy that's coming at you. It's just that you're in a formless place and it seems to be like shadows are all around you and you can't see clearly. Yeah, so that's what I'm getting so far. So let's see what else. Aquarius, collaborate. So with this card so far, Aquarius is ruled by Saturn, which is the great organizer. Okay, so perhaps you are feeling out there out in space, and it could be a blockage, or it could just be that you're out there and you can't see clearly because there's this darkness around you, like a fog or a heavy mist. And also, Aquarius are the creative types. They're independent. They are like, how can I say this? They're an air sign, so they use their minds more. but they are still like extremely like true to themselves in terms of like their creative expression. And there are many more things, but that's just some of the things they can be. Also, I noticed the number 2 here, which would symbolize balance, and that would be an angel number, or it could be the number 11, which still adds up to 2. So there's this need for more balance and harmony in your life. You're kind of free floating over here. And so flat out, the card is saying stop. You know, you might want to stop and pause and actually take some time to yourself. Embrace winter. Winter is a time of hibernation and getting ready for the spring, so your body rests. If you're going to hibernate, you know, you're fed, you have your needs met, and then you go sleep and you wait until the springtime. So yes, this could be a cold period in your life. You might feel a little emptiness going on, and you just feel maybe not necessarily lost, but just there's a wide opening. But for this pile, for pile 1, for you, it's a little I don't see overwhelming. It's just, if the possibilities are limitless, if the universe is infinite, that's a lot to try to figure out where you want to be if you're starting at like point 0. So, you know, with Aquarius and collaborate, perhaps if you start to connect with other people, and because of Aquarius, you know, go for your artistic, creative, you know, I am me dreams that can easily become your reality. So you might want to reach out to others. You see there's 2 vessels here pouring water, right? Actually, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 hands doing this. I'm getting a very strong feeling that you are the hand down here receiving, that you're asking to work with others, and they're more than willing to work with you. You might want to think about what it is that you want to do. With the, I'm hearing creative project or career. That could just be your whole lifestyle. You could be an artist, you know, and working with others would be beneficial to you. Be prepared for winter. Be prepared for this time where you take time to yourself and at the same time work with others, right? And have no fear, because there is the great cosmic womb, and you know that's a very safe place to be. So you are safe and you are loved. Just you might want to start getting out of the darkness and the shadows by working with others. Find out a little more about this situation. I'm sorry, I have a small table. So, what spirit animal or energy is attached to this? Whoa, we have the axolot. Regeneration. So we were just talking about winter and being tired and stopping with the Void card. And the axolot, excuse me, yeah, axolotl, is all about like a rebirth, a regeneration, a renewal. They can grow new limbs. You know, there's a part of you that is emerging, and maybe it was a dream you had before of something that you wanted to do, something. Keep hearing creative, in the creatively direction, the artistic direction, and you kind of gave it up in the past. But now you're being called by your spiritual family to maybe go back to that, because you can use the energy of regeneration and create something new. Maybe it'll even be better than what you thought before, what you thought of before. But you were absolutely able to, you know, go within, take a little rest, try to work your way out of this darkness by connecting with others, and you will start to regrow that part of yourself that is creative, that is uniquely you. And you're a thinker, but and when I say thinker, I mean you have good ideas in the thinking realm, in the mind realm. You have good ideas, but they ultimately back to creativity. That's what I'm hearing. So you want to listen to your wise mind and start to tap into your more creative side. So let's see what's next. We have freedom. Yay! Freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. See, we're talking about you creating. And you have this gift where you can, or it's being offered to you by your spiritual family to help you reclaim who you once had dreams about being. Reclaim those dreams that you had. Go for it. And because you can completely, if something, I'm seeing like a crumbled like house, and you have the ability, you may feel lost and confused, but no, this whatever crumbled, whatever you perhaps decided, or just a blockage, like maybe there was an earthquake, just for example, and the house just fell apart, you know, or maybe because you shut yourself down, or because you had that blockage put in your way, you stopped these ideas and goals that you had, these creative dreams and goals, and you kind of may have stopped. And now you feel surrounded, like, how do I get out of this hole? And you can, because you have the gift of regeneration and of freedom. Ultimately, this will lead to freedom. Collaborating with others will lead to freedom. You do possess the power and the free will to create your own happiness. That is what your spiritual family wants you to know right here, right now. You can start to create your own happiness, which will lead to freedom. And this is a good thing. So let's pull one angel tarot and see further what's going on with you and what they'd like you to know. Okay, angel tarot. What do you want to tell pile one about some creative endeavor and perhaps getting out of the darkness? What is this dark or neutral energy? The Emperor. Nice. Organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. And that's what I was saying before, that you're going to use your wise mind, your logical mind, your air sign Aquarius type mind, to embark on a creative path, a creative journey. That is what you are being called to do. Stability, foundational. The Emperor is always ready to go protect his people, or her people, an Empress, but this is the Emperor. And number 4, a card of very stable frequency. And it also says organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. So this is what we're talking about. And again, I just keep hearing this creative endeavor. So even within that, leadership or using organization and logic and structure and discipline, you might need to, get out of this void. Get out of this void and develop more a routine, a practice that's going to take you closer to your artistic, creative endeavors, this rebirth, this regeneration, which leads to freedom, right? So we have Emperor energy going on here right now, and this is really nice because when you want to do something in life, it's always good to have a strong foundation. So, I have a small table. Okay, here. We'll put it here for now. So we'll pull some tarot and see what else the spiritual family has to say to you, besides they'd like you to be more in touch with your creative dreams, right? 1. What does your spiritual family want you to know so that you may achieve your dreams? What is going on around pile number 1? That's too many. 3 and okay, you got 5. Here, 5. That's the order in which my hands touched it. So, okay, let's put this over here just for now. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Okay, the Queen of Cups in reverse. So you might be a little emotional about what's going on. I'm hearing you're hard on yourself. You might be telling yourself things like you're not good enough. These are watery. This is watery energy. The Queen of Cups is watery energy. And you might be being a little hard on yourself, or others may be making you feel like, oh, you have a dream like that? That's ridiculous, you know, and you feel a little, you know, negative. Kind of goes with this shadow, this darkness here with the void, right? Which is why if you collaborate with others, usually when you just get somebody else's point of view, this is a good thing, because you know, you can hear other people's opinions and ideas and working with them, and then you're not so much all in your own feelings, you know. So, well, we have the Ace of Swords. Beautiful. This is what we're talking about. Clarity, truth, your truth, the clarity that's coming to you. This is a gift from the heavens, this sort of truth and clarity. And it will give you knowledge and wisdom as to know what to do as you are taking steps to accomplish this dream that you have, or creative project or endeavor, or just to get out of the darkness that you're experiencing right now. So we have the High Priestess. Nice. So I'm going to put this right next to freedom and under the Emperor. The High Priestess has a lot of knowledge. She's very good at what she does. You see? Just holding a book over here. You possess the knowledge. And in this case, you know, because you have the Queen of Cups in reverse, I'm going to say, yes, listen to your intuition and your gut as you go on this journey of this, again, I'm hearing creative endeavor, but don't become overwhelmed by your intuition and your emotions and feelings. You have the answers. you are in touch with intuition. You have very good intuition. You may want to listen to your intuition. You want to listen to your intuition, but whatever your answers are, whatever comes to you, you don't have to get all, you know, emotional about it. You have an Ace of Swords. You have that, and you have the knowledge and wisdom, and you've got the power of the full moon, which right now I believe went from Pisces to Aries, or it should be by tonight. Today is October 8th, 2025. And by this evening, the moon should be in Aries, which is a go-get-it sign. It's a go-getter. It's an action sign, you know. So use your knowledge. Use this sort of clarity, truth, your ideas. You know, I said you have good ideas. Right here is a confirmation of this. You know, you have good ideas. It's how you execute these ideas, how you go about getting those ideas out there. And in your case, I'm just hearing over and over again, creativity. Oh, now I'm seeing like all these different flowers, these beautifully painted flowers. Maybe you paint, maybe you write poetry, maybe you're an actor, an actress, or want to be, and you tell wonderful stories and you really touch people on an emotional level. And, you know, your happiness is their happiness. Collaborate. Artists, painting, poetry, the things I just mentioned, you know, you can always go back and edit them. Regeneration. So this is nice. We have the world. Beautiful. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. We have the world. So yeah, basically you're on the cusp of being reborn, and it's like an ending of one chapter of your life and the beginning of something new. Something that will ultimately lead to your freedom. I'm hearing freedom from your watery emotions, freedom from your feelings. Sometimes your feelings really stop and they get in your way and create blockages. Not all the time though. You have the Ace of Swords and High Priestess knowledge to get you through. Also Emperor energy, and so, you know, the world is pretty much yours. You just have to get up and do it. You know, we all can, and you can too. And oh wow, this is very interesting. This came out actually reversed, the Tower in reverse, but so you can see it, the Tower. So, you know, it's in reverse. So whatever ending and new beginning that's going on with you, whatever ending and new beginning, the Tower in reverse is, this is a necessary like subsidence and collapse. This is a necessary colleague coming in and destroying things so that you can begin anew. And get out of this void, right? So we want this, you know, like explosive moments to like clear away the wreckage, you know. That's what's going on. It's the wreckage is being cleared out, you know. There's been some sort of disruption, which may feel nasty and horrible, because when is it ever fun to have, you know, a Tower moment like this? You know, but this, because you see the crown there, it's divinely timed, it's divinely ordered, and in this case it's necessary for you to achieve your dreams and your goals. So let's take one angel oracle card and see if there's anything more. But this is a nice positive reading. I like this. It's very, the energy is very calm, and that's nice. That's really good. Like you may have some watery feelings, but it's, you know, I'm hearing you, I get by with a little help from my friends. And so when it says collaborate, whatever this creative endeavor is, you know, I would highly, highly suggest that you seek out other like-minded individuals and work with them. Don't be afraid to share your dream. However out there it might seem out there to others, no, there are people in this world who get you. And just, you know, that's what you'd like to do. That's how you'll regenerate and attain freedom. You will find people who have the same ideas as you, the same goals, same type of vision. So we have, oh, Mother Mary, nice. She is Raphael's twin flame. And Mary, most people think she's like this woman who was the mother of Jesus. She is really tough. She had a baby in a manger with no midwife, or maybe a midwife, but not hired, you know, as some kind woman who was like, oh, I see you're in a bad situation. Mary took Jesus with Joseph down into Egypt to hide from a king that wanted to kill him. So Mary's very nurturing. Mary is very peaceful. Mary is very tough. Mary is very resilient. Mary did what she was asked to do, and then she also did what she felt was best as a mother. So this is what I'm talking about with like rules and laws and things like that, and your own wise mind, right? There are steps. There are things in this world that we have to follow in this 3D world. But use your wise mind. Use truth, clarity that comes from your mind, your logical thinking mind, to be creative. It's like an integration of both, or one leads to the other. Your mind, your thoughts lead to, I'm just feeling softer energy, which is your creativity. And you have Mary, the Ascended Lady Mary, on your side. And she's all about peace as well. And I don't know, this could be something with you. It could be something with your, if you have children, a child, she looks over children. You are always going to be a child of God, of Source. So you have this presence around you, this energy around you that's going to help you achieve your dreams, your artistic dreams and goals, and keep you out of the void. So let's put Mary right here. Yeah, she had to run from the Roman emperors and hide out. So this is nice. Okay, and so we have 2 more oracle cards for you, and we have, ooh, stand up, steadfast vision. Nice. See, let your light shine. Wow, really, let your light shine. Which will lead to freedom. Maybe also, you know, with all this blue, this is the, and Mary's dress, she's associated with blue. And this is like a bluish purple. I see a lot of blue here too as well. You know, I'm getting a message about Saint Michael, the Archangel, and something with your voice. They want you to use your voice. So whatever this creative endeavor is on your part, this creative project or dream or goal that you have, it also involves you using your voice. So I know I said like painting or poetry or writing, but it could be singing, whatever it is, whatever your creative goal, artistic goal that's going on. Stand up, steadfast vision. And that is one thing about Aquarians as well. Aquarians do generally not apologize for their eccentricities or their ideas or their artsy type vision or nature. Aquarians are pretty chill with who they are, and they're pretty solid about that. They don't change their artistic vision or their beliefs for other people. They just are with themselves, confident about that kind of that aspect of themselves. So even when they're collaborating with others and sharing ideas, they're pretty attached to their own ideas. They don't bow down. So that's a good thing, you know, because you want to stand tall and let your light shine. And you know, I want to pull another tarot card. I don't know why. Let's see. One more tarot card. But I think the message is pretty clear at this point. This tower moment. What can we learn about this tower moment? What is it that you want pile one to know about this tower moment? Oh. The Four of Pentacles, which assures you success. The only caution is, and this could be attached to the tower, that you could get too focused on what it is you want. You could become narrow-minded and really go all in. And yeah, the tower, in fact, you might be blocking this tower moment. You could be blocking it because, as I said, who likes to go through a tower moment? Not many people. But in your case, it's divinely ordered. It is necessary so that something new can be created from the rubble and the ashes here. Okay, and we have the Knight of Swords. So this is fast energy coming at you. And again, the swords, this has to do with your mind, your ideas. And actually, I'm going to say here, go back to card 1. Stop. Embrace winter. Great cosmic womb. So you are safe in the great cosmic womb. Perhaps you do want to maybe slow down the Knight of Swords. A little. Just a little. Take breaks. Embrace winter. You know, take time to really, as I said before, we talked about, you know, using your wise mind to make plans for your creative side, your creative endeavors. Perhaps you want to literally stop. Embrace winter. I don't know where you live, in what part of the world, but you can use it as a metaphor, you know, for just resting, rejuvenating, and then coming out, being reborn, working with others. After you've been in your cave, your hibernation cave, come out and start working with others. And you already have Emperor energies, foundation, strength. As I said, logic, structure, discipline, leadership, you know. So after you come out of hibernation, start to establish some sort of practice where you start to have, like, you know, things start to set up. And you have the sword being given to you. You also have very good intuition and knowledge. So just, it's, the caution is to stay away from watery emotions and to not become too focused. You know, again, collaborate is an exchange of ideas with others. This is, I'm holding on to my ideas, my wealth, my what I consider to be stability and prosperity, and that is all I need. And no, that is not all you need. Okay, we all can have our moments of, you know, solitude and have great ideas, but look, even this card, this person holding up their light is, look at all these other beings behind these two beings with their light shining. And also, these are all your angels, all your star family. You have a really big star family, and you're all together, lighting up, shining your light, which ultimately will lead to your freedom and happiness. So, and this could happen relatively quickly. Yes, so pile 1, this is your reading. I hope that it helped you in some way. And if this did not resonate, please, you know, you can watch some of my other videos, or you can just search out other mediums. A good medium wants to help you, not tell you what you want to hear. So, and I cannot be the only medium that you listen to. That wouldn't be good, would it? We like to collaborate, you know, and get different ideas and opinions. So, yeah. But thank you for letting me read, and to you. And these are your messages. Okay. I wish you all the best, much love and happiness, blessings, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye. Hello, Pile 2, and welcome to your reading. Okay, so for those of you who chose this card, let's see what messages your spiritual family has for you. More will be revealed. So just a moment. Let's see. Ah, you are not alone. Isolation, physical connection, community. This is interesting. Already pile 1 also was similar to this. So you might want to check out pile 1 after we do your reading, or at your leisure. So you are not alone. Isolation, physical connection, community. So I feel that you've had a falling out with someone or some situation in your life. See, these two people are connected energetically. This could even be a karmic relationship, whether it's from a past life or from this current life, that is causing you to either isolate or, yeah, I'm actually getting that this was a deep relationship. It's like to the point of physical connection here. So that could be your partner, your, you know, significant other. It could be a good friend that you would hug, or your mom or dad, or your children. Just people that you would physically touch and share your energy with them. Even just, you know, touching someone's hand, you're sharing energy. You could be an energy worker, a light worker, but you're feeling isolated. I believe. Let's find some more cards and read some more cards, and more will be revealed. This community word is really getting to me. It's as if something in the community, you felt physically connected to those out in the community. I'm getting a stronger feeling of like you're a light worker or some kind of worker where you work in the community helping people, and for some reason you feel like you've been isolated, or you're longing for isolation, like you want to go away. You've had enough for a little while, you know. But I'm also picking up on this card that your star family if you know about star seeds, your star family, I believe we're all star seeds of some kind or another, is connecting with you. The connection is still there, even though it may seem small. It's not. You see, the whole universe is behind you. So yeah, I'm also picking up on starseed vibes. So let's see what else is going on. What does your spiritual family want you to know? So we have Uranus, change. So Uranus is a planet that's way out there, and it takes longer than other planets to travel around the sun. That's all I'm saying, is that it's slow, okay? But also Uranus is a very unique planet. It is the planet of uniqueness and uniquely you-ness. And it says change. And we have 25 over here, which is 7, which is, it is about transformations. 7, the number 7. It's also not just attached to Uranus, but it could be water energy as well. Scorpio is, excuse me, I'm sorry, Libra, air energy. Ooh, yeah, see the clouds? This could be air energy. You're thinking a lot, because the 7th house is Libra, which is an air sign, and it deals with, the 7th house is about establishing balance in relationships, but more like in community, or like social justice, which basically is community. But I'm thinking of like Gandhi, who was a Libra, and he freed a nation with nonviolence, and that was his goal, was to bring the Indian people together instead of being divided by England and England's rules. So back to the card. We're not getting Libra here. Libra is actually ruled by Venus, but I'm just getting like Libra vibes from this, and change. So you're asked to, they're asking you or guiding you to make some changes in your life. Perhaps more physical connection, more with the community, or, because I happen to be a Libra, so I'm always going to see both sides to every story. Also, it could be that you might need some isolation. So take yourself away, but still stay connected. Still stay connected. Just, let's see, what am I hearing? I'm hearing isolation, like in an echo chamber, the word isolation over and over again. So this is going to make me, this is making me feel that you may have imposed isolation on yourself. I'm hearing that they still are with you. They still very much want to connect with you, your star family. If you don't know about starseeds, you can Google it or YouTube it. It's relatively easy to find out information about them, and congratulations you if you do that. It's always nice to find your family, your star family. So yes, and so Uranus is like, maybe you tried to make changes in the community. Wait, what was just coming to me? Changes in the community in your very, Uranus is a very, very unique sign. It's they're like the eccentric, not sign, excuse me, planet. They're the eccentric planet. And perhaps you tried to affect change within the community, and you were completely misunderstood, you know, and that's, yeah, that's the message I'm getting. That's most likely, that's more like it, as and then that led you to either literally isolate or feel like you want to go away from these people. They don't get you. So let's see what else we have. Anger. Your animal energy is a wasp. You're angry. And anger really doesn't serve any of us. It's a negative energy. might feel invigorating and stuff, but it's, in reality, it's not good for us. Also, the wasp speaks to establishing boundaries as well. Yeah, you feel like you've been threatened, like someone's infringing on your territory, your unique, your eccentric, nothing wrong with being eccentric, artsy, eccentric ideas. You're one of a kind, and you're still not alone. Your star family and your spiritual family are there. They're giving you these messages right now. So yeah, it seems that you were angry or are angry about something. It feels as if, especially when you say physical connection, boundaries. When does a wasp sting someone? When it goes at them and it infringes on their territory. And then the wasp just kind of goes crazy and continually stings somebody over and over again if they happen to stumble into their territory. Wasps don't go looking for victims, you know. We go to them. Just by the way, anger, when people are angry, they can't think clearly. So yeah, you could be like walking right into a wasp's nest and you can't see it because you're angry. So, you know, I'm also hearing the word calm. You might want to be a little more calm about this situation. Now I'm hearing the word work. So something to do with your work or career or a project you were doing. You were misunderstood. And the physical connection, you felt threatened. Your position in the community seemed unstable, going in a negative direction, and so you're isolating, or you literally were told, like, go away, you know, and that just feeds more anger to you. That's what I'm getting. Of course, don't ever listen to those negative voices if you can help it. Turn it into change. Take that and use it as a lesson to change. Do not change who you are. Do never do that. You're in who you truly are, your higher self. But to get there, sometimes we have to make changes in life to get to our higher self. And these clouds are making me think of thoughts, but also the crystals here are really cool because crystals hold healing powers and properties and information. So you both made change or tried to make changes, and right now you are being guided to change. Again, get out of this state of anger or around angry people. Get away from that. Yeah, I see like a bunch of people and they didn't get you, and you know that led to them, you know, when people get confused and don't know, they tend to get angry or resentful or point at you and be like, you're the reason, or they don't even know why. They don't get it, and then they feel insecure, and then bam, there you are, the one that had these great unique ideas, and misunderstandings arise. So let's see what else we can discern from this. Envy. Wow, I was just saying this about others being perhaps envious of you. Not necessarily envious of you, but they don't get you. You have far out ideas, very good ideas, cool ideas, chill ideas, lit ideas, out there ideas, you know, like things that people don't usually, the average person doesn't think about when you're being creative or embarking on a project. So yeah, there are people around you who are envious. Possibly you could be envious of others, that you wish that you could have what they want, and that is why you were affecting for change. But let's see what envy says. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Yes, of course. Of course you're gonna have different challenges because you have unique ideas. So, and let us not forget that challenges are just lessons. That's all. lessons. No one testing you on a karmic scale, on an energetic scale, you know. So let's pull an angel tarot card and get some more messages from tarot. Okay, 2 want to come, so we're going to take 2. Your angels, your spiritual family, your star family and friends, they have messages. Okay, let's tarot here for a moment. So we have the Ace of Fire. Wow, nice fiery ideas. Your spiritual family is backing you. Whatever it is that you were trying to do that made you feel alone, you're not alone. They're giving you, you know, pretty much like a fire stick or a magic wand for your passionate ideas. These ideas are not just unique, you have great passion for them. So let's read a little here. An exciting new opportunity, career advancement, change your life now. Change your life now. Change. You're not alone. Your angels are with you. Spiritual families with you. Even if people are envious of you, do not pay them any mind. Let's see, what else do the angels want to say? 3 of Fire. Wow, you really have a lot of fire energy. This is nice. Please don't isolate, or maybe you have to because you just get so wound up. You're like, like a fire-breathing dragon. I'm seeing, like, I've got to get these ideas out there. I've got to get who I am out there. I'm doing good things. And you're right. So, okay, let's read a little bit. 3 of Fire. Abundance. Things look very good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans. So that's a little contradictory with change your life now. But if we read both of these together, you're being given a gift of strength and fire energy, very strong, coming in. A new beginning of something. I'm hearing the word project, which could be attached to work or your personal life. You know what it is. And the 3 of Wands, Fire, is actually taking your unique abilities and going out into the world and starting to use them and execute these ideas. So this is where we're at right now with the tarot, and we are going to pull some more tarot. Get a little more insight to this. Let's see, more will be revealed. So let's see. What does pile number 2, what do you want to tell them about what they're going through? What advice do you have for them? Suggestions. What does pile 2 need to know? Go. That is your card over here. Let's put this over here. Usually I put these over there, but something is telling me. Also, by the way, this envy card, red is the root chakra. That's where your creativity comes from, and yellow is your solar chakra, your power, your center of power. So don't let envious people bother you. Use your intuition and your higher mind, your head chakra, and rise above any envy, because this anger here and envy is not serving you at all. Whether you're the envious person, but I'm really getting more that people are envious of you. Let's see what we can find out. 6 of Cups, nice. I have a small table. I apologize. 6 of Cups. So, this is you have a very, you have a little soft side to you. Actually, I just got the message. Okay, so this is you. This is your inner child. And you want to be good to your inner child. You don't want to be angry. You don't want to have envy around you, whether it's coming from you or others. You don't want this around you. No, you want peace and harmony, the kind that any loving mother would give to their child. And you are the mother and you are the child. I'm hearing appeal to your higher self. Your higher self always has your best interest at heart. So, and you are not alone. You are not alone. See? You are not alone. We have the 3 of Wands right under the 3 of Fire. So you have 2 3 of Wands. You're very strongly being encouraged to go out there and live your dream. Whatever that may be. It's a passionate idea. You're very passionate about it. It's something that like sets your whole world on fire almost, you know, and it's very unique. Very, could be considered eccentric, different, but it's your unique abilities and talents, and you're being urged to go out into the world and follow, exercise your unique abilities. And if you get confused or anything, just remember there's this source of innocence and purity and quiet within you that you're going to be good to. You're going to be good to yourself. The Queen of Wheels. Okay, I don't know what to say there, but you will be successful for sure in whatever this endeavor is that you're thinking of doing or that you are in the middle of doing, that is causing anger and possibly resentment and possibly isolation on your part. Not everybody that you may think is envious or angry energy, envious energy, that kind of energy. Not everybody in this group is angry. There are people that do see your side of things. This is some sort of community. Group, and not everybody is against you. I mean, really, go within and ask your ascended self what you can do, what is the best thing you can do in this situation to continue on with this plan, this thing that you're trying to execute, because sometimes how we see others is a misperception. You know, it might be perceived envy, it might be perceived anger, it might be perceived that people don't understand you, you know. So let's see. With the Queen of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles, wow, you really are setting a really good foundation for whatever it is that you're working on, and you will be successful, male or female, either way. You are Queen of Wheels energy. We all have masculine and feminine energy within us, and the Queen of Wheels is stable, harmonious, prosperous, both in touch with nature, your own inner nature, and with the material aspect of the world. And look, that is what you're reaching for. And you have 3 of Fire right here as well. 3 of Wands right there. And this is what did I mention about, did I say 4? No. But the 3 of Wheels is the beginning of a foundation. And again, using your unique skills, gifts, tools to build something lasting and stable and foundational. which goes nicely with the Queen of Wheels. Eventually you are going to get there. You have the Ace of Fire. You have a big burst of energy coming through. Just be mindful of your inner child and the quiet moments. So, this is looking good for you. If you can avoid anger and envy, or not avoid it, but learn from it, you know, if you feel it, acknowledge it, then just learn from it and move on. Because ultimately, I'm hearing the word success. Great success. This is good. Your angels are giving you an Ace of Fire. Giant burst of energy and inspiration. Cutting edge ideas. New and unique. Okay, so we're going to pull one Angel Oracle card to close out this reading. Okay, you are special. Well, I think I've said this already under Uranus, and you are not alone. I'm hearing right now that your star family actually, you are special. You're special to them. And when you're special to your star family, you're special to the whole collective, to all of us in the universe. You contribute positively to the collective. So because you are special, because you are eccentric, because sometimes you feel like people just don't get you, and that's not the truth. You are not alone. Be mindful not to get angry about people misunderstanding you. They might be envious, confused. You might feel envy that they don't understand you and you wish you had a simpler life, but you do. You are special. You are unique. You have really great passion and fiery ideas and goals and dreams, and they are yours for the taking. They are yours. Ultimately, you are successful. Tap into that Queen of Wheels, Queen of Pentacles energy, and continue to go out there and build that strong foundation, and then continue to build upon it, and then you have ultimate success and this peaceful relationship with yourself. And then when you have a peaceful relationship with yourself, you have it with others. You're able to use it with others. And then wipe away any negativity. And, I'm sorry, we have one last card. Always we close out with one more oracle card, and that is the Ankh. Key to life. So, okay, I just heard that you are an old soul. You've had many, many lives. And so, I'm also hearing too, you know, because we talked about isolation and, excuse me, your physical connections and the community. I'm hearing that is your key to life. Staying connected. Staying connected. Isolation. Stay connected. They are there. They're reaching for you. They're reaching for you. You do have people on your side, whether you see it or not. You do. And I just said, when you're special, you are special. And when you are in touch with your inner child or your shadow self, and you're caring and nurturing towards that self, ultimately you'll have a good, prosperous, abundant life. And what is the key to this life? Not just your shadow self, but also exercising your unique abilities, talents, and change. Affecting change. You're good at making changes. whether people understand you or not. So go out there and get them. Get out there and go be your Queen of Pentacles self. And then ultimately you have the key to life, success. Shut down the anger, shut down the envy, shut down the isolation, and remember you are special. This is a wonderful key to life. A very positive message. It's a little bit life stuff, you know, stuff that we don't always want to deal with, but that's life. That's life in the 3D, you know. So just never forget that you're not alone and you are special. So these are your messages from your spiritual family. I hope this helped you in some way. If this did not resonate with you, please check out one of my other videos, or please seek out other mediums online or in real life. A real medium, a good medium, wants you to be happy, wants to help you, not tell you what you want to hear. So, with that said, much blessings, lots of love. I wish you all the best, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye. Hello, and welcome to your reading pile 3. I'm going to apologize right now about that blue jay outside my window, but okay. Let's do your reading. We have some oracle cards, tarot deck, angel tarot, angel oracle, and then some more oracle cards to close out with. So, for those of you who chose the third card, this beautiful card, let's see what it says. You got the love. Nice. Hadarian energy, codependency, boundaries. Hadarian energy. So this is about love. Like I'm hearing romantic love. Actually, Hadarian is also known as the planets Centauri A and Centauri B, which are the love planets. And I believe Hadarian was destroyed. But, so you're also, Hadarian energy is love energy. It's usually, yeah, like romantic love energy. Whenever I channel Hadarian energy, I hear like these like feminine voices going like, hee, like they're like, oh, that's so cute, like love, you know, that type of love, gushy love, you know. You could also feel that way about, you know, if you have a child, or I don't like to say pet so much as another being in your household that, you know, that you love, and could be a mammal or a fish or a bird, you know, but you can have that gushy love towards your pets as well, or even your children if they are having grown into the phase of get away from me and don't hug me and don't wipe that spot off my face in public, you know, that type, when they're young children. But yeah, or just family love. But what I am getting is romantic, some kind of romantic love. There's some sort of disharmony going on in a relationship. So let's see what other messages your spiritual family has for you. What are you going to do about this relationship? You have the love, Hadarian energy, loving energy, but there is codependency and boundaries necessary to set up boundaries, or someone set up boundaries that make you unhappy, or you set up boundaries that make them unhappy, or there is the need for boundaries. Please don't come at me, I'm a Libra. I see things from many different sides. So, okay, what do we have here? Aries, act. So So you're at one, the number one over here begins and ends with you. So I hate to say this so bluntly, but yeah, like you need to act as soon as possible and perhaps leave this situation. Or I'm also hearing you like somebody in that way, and perhaps there are issues and you are being asked to take action. Aries are go-getters. Aries are divine masculine energy. You know, this is a very very fiery energy, very go-get-it energy, very overachieving energy. So either you or your partner are exhibiting Aries energy, and it's causing codependency perhaps, or one of you can be exhibiting codependency, and there is a need for boundaries, unless your action is that you want to leave this relationship. We will look at some more cards and see. But this is about you. This starts and ends with you. So what I mean by that is, it starts and ends with you. You're responsible for your actions. You cannot control someone else. You can try to communicate with them, but ultimately do what is best for you. Take action in the direction that is best for you in this relationship. Okay, let's see. You got 2 Astro cards, so that's what we're going with. Taurus, cultivate. And so you're stuck. You want to act. You want to take action in this relationship. You want harmony and balance and love. A partnership. But I don't mean this in a mean way. I have no judgment on my channel, but like, yeah, you're also kind of being stubborn about it, or you're just, even here, this new moon or this black space here is making me think that you're blocking. There's some dark energy blocking you from taking action and cultivating a relationship where there is more love, more active love, pure love, not the kind of action where, yes, there's nothing wrong with going to couples therapy or whatever it is that you do to like have a date night or something like that, but there is codependency, and there's a need for boundaries. If you want to stay in this relationship, boundaries need to be established to achieve harmony, peace and balance and love. And that action, you need to act and get past this blockage, which could just be you're being stubborn, you know. Taurus also is known not just to cultivate what it is that they want. Taurus is ruled by Venus. Venus loves beautiful things. Venus loves love. And in the house of Taurus, in the sign of Taurus, excuse me, Venus loves to acquire beautiful things. So perhaps as well, I'm hearing that maybe this relationship, this person, is something more of like possession. And if you want to keep your possession, you've got to act and start to establish some rules that serve you. Ultimately serve the relationship, but start with you. Okay, what spirit animal energy is coming up? The beetle, adaptation. Yes, adaptation. The beetle has been around for thousands and thousands of years. In Egypt, they used beetles as called scarabs, and they would symbolize both death and rebirth. Beetles are very equipped to adapt. Some of them have wings, some of them have good claws, or whatever they're called, pincers. This particular beetle energy that you're tapping into has it all. Has wings, then they have these mini wings, which is really a shell for them to protect their inner self. That's what I'm hearing now. Yes, you are afraid in this relationship. Maybe that's too strong a word, afraid, but you're trying to protect yourself. Maybe you've built up a wall around your heart. Maybe you're just being stubborn and won't let this person in. Maybe you have boundaries that are too strict. Maybe you or your partner have codependency issues. But there is love here. There is love here. And, well, I'm talking about the heart and matters of the heart. You see this green color here, right across her chest, right? And I don't know if you can see it, but her dress is a very dark green, like a sea green. So, what I'm also getting is that you may want to appeal to Raphael, Archangel Raphael, because Raphael is the healer of the heart. You're being called to adapt to the situation, this relationship. Adapt. Make concessions. Talk about it. Work it out. Act. Take action. Take action. And cultivate beauty and love and balance in this relationship. Okay, we have one more oracle card. That is health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Wow. The physical vessel that enshrines your soul is basically your body. And like, I put it this way. If I have a partner, married, engaged, serious relationship, what is the highest thing I could give them in the physical, in the 3D world, in the 3D me, my body? So, yes, my heart, but my heart is also a literal thing as well. So you want to also cultivate a healthier outlook, a healthier view of yourself. See this word codependency over here? Sorry. See this word codependency? Boundaries for the health of this relationship. You want to start to adapt. You don't have to do it with this person either. You could just work on yourself. There's only one person in this card. And we have the green again. So again, I'm going to suggest that you appeal to Raphael, Archangel Raphael. He is the healer of the heart. I'm just feeling that you've put up walls, that you've been hurt, you've been betrayed, and there are a lot of shadow aspects of yourself going on. And you're being encouraged to move past stubbornness, move past the idea of love for love's sake and not for your literal body, the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. I hope that you're not being abused. I really hope that very much. And if you are, I would suggest you call for help immediately. Your angels don't want to see you be hurt. No, not at all. And there's more to Taurus than being stubborn. There's also, as I mentioned, you know, Venus and the desire to have beautiful things around you. Also, Taurus is earth energy, which is nicely balanced and harmonious, and you know, like everything is fine. It's earth energy. You have stability with money, with yourself, with nature, with your own nature, and it's earthy. And so your angels are pretty much lighting a fire under your butt and saying, you know, take some action. Take some action for yourself. You don't have to stay in this situation. I'm so sorry. I'm hearing that this is not it's not the healthiest relationship for you. You're a beautiful soul. There is a healthy relationship out there for you. One that you are currently in might not be it. So, what am I doing? Let's pull an angel tarot card to set the tarot tone. What does pile 3? There is your card. Oh, you got 2 cards. Need to know about this romantic situation. Let's see. You got 2. There are no coincidences. So this one dropped first. Queen of Fire. Wow. Confident, warm, intelligent, graceful. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. Well, let's put that right over there for now, because yeah, basically your spiritual family, your angels want you to, they know you can be confident in yourself and warm, and you are intelligent, you have passionate, fiery ideas, you know, innovative ideas, you know, like no dream, I'm hearing no dream is too big for you. Like you'll make it happen, you know, and you can do it in a very graceful way as well. But yeah, they really do want you to stretch your wings and fly. Adapt. Start adapting for your best interest and assert your independence and creativity. Assert your independence. Because it's within you. See? Earth energy. And it's for your best health, optimal health. So, yeah, for just now, let's put Queen of Fire over this Aries card and taking action, because that's what the Queen of Fire does. She gets things done that serve her well. She's kind of like, get out of my way, I have things to do, you know, and she does, she gets them done. So, and let's see, the other message from your angels is the Hermit. Number 9, Archangel Raziel. Spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, self-discovery. 9 is about endings. I cannot tell you to end a relationship, but what I can tell you is this. Go within, to your own self be true, to thine own self be true, and really become more grounded and not more grounded, and really empower yourself in what you discover in your quietude. I'm hearing you will find yourself, the strong you, the independent you, the you that doesn't need somebody in your life. You want someone in your life, and they want you. They don't need it, they want you. And then yes, needs arise in a relationship, but yeah, they want you. So not the person you're with so much, I don't know exactly what's, but you know, the person that you're meant to be with. So to find that person in that relationship, to have a healthy relationship, you're being advised to adapt. Start to adapt. And I'm also hearing, and then you'll fly high. Your relationships, your romantic relationships will feel like you're flying, like you're soaring with your angels. And you're going to use your knowledge and wisdom that you've learned by taking moments for yourself, quiet moments for yourself, which is good for your health overall, mental, spiritual, and physical. And you have healthier relationships, love relationships, healthier connections. See? But you gotta take action. Fire. Action, fire, fire. And this is nice too because Aries is divine masculine and Queen of Fire would be the feminine aspect of divine masculine. So that would be really, you'd be unstoppable in a relationship if you could balance those two energies. So, okay. Let's pull some tarot to see if there's any deeper messages, and more will be revealed. So let's see. Pile 3. Difficult relationship. What do you want to tell? Pile 3. Spiritual family and guides. What is it that you want to tell? Okay, pile number 3. Okay, let's put these over here for now. Let's not. Again, I have a small table. We're gonna make it work. Okay, so we have King of Cups. So normally I'll attach a court card to a literal person, but I have a feeling that this is the person that you are with in a relationship right now. And it is an older man, seemingly romantic, very feeling, very gushy with their words and their sweetness and niceness. And he tells you things like, you know, he gives you a lot of sweet words and flowers and romance and stuff, but hey, check this out. You see this ship back in the background? He might even be very wealthy. But the ships indicate journeys. So, and look how quick this journey is coming to the edge of the card. Over. But that's your call. That's your call. These are just the messages. I'm just a messenger, and these are just what your spiritual family would like you to pay attention to. Queen of Swords. Well, my goodness, you have 2 queens, and so you're being called to use your logical, clear thinking mind. And also I'm hearing just, that this is not just. Whatever's going on in this relationship is not just and fair and right. And you are also being called to make a choice, make a decision. Look at this. You have the King of Cups and the Queen of Swords. So this person could be a Cancer, could be a Pisces, could be a Scorpio, or anyone who has a lot of water energy in their natal chart. And you are the Queen of Swords, and that you could be a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius, or you may have a lot of air in your natal chart. And yeah, so like, you know, that's what I'm hearing. You know the answers. You have the answers in this relationship, but let's see what else. My goodness, you have King of Swords. You might have 2 relationships you're choosing. I'm hearing that you're trying to choose between 2 different relationships. Yeah, I don't normally do that, but yeah. And actually, look, the King of Swords, there's a butterfly behind him. Transformative change. This decision is going to change your life. It's going to change your life. And we have 4 of Pentacles, but in reverse. So someone is being somewhat obsessive and controlling. It's nice. Pentacles, earth energy, stability, harmony, literally things of this world in your hand, you know, prosperity. But in this case, it's in reverse. This is not good. But it's right under the Queen of Swords. So it's like you have the ability to make healthy choices and get out of the situation. And you need to make a healthy choice between whomever the King of Cups is to you and the King of Swords. I'm also hearing whatever you choose, it will be right and just and fair for everyone. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing, for everyone. You know, you have the answer. You know the answer. You need to make like a ruling, like a judge. You need to make a judgment, a ruling, and not get lost in the material. You feeling slightly unbalanced because of this. So what other messages? Okay, I see your card. Oh, look at this, the Milky Way. This is an extra card in this deck. You have a bunch of spiritual angels, ascended masters, spirit guides, and star family that love you. You might be Palladian actually as well. If you don't know about star seeds, please, you can Google it or YouTube it, but look at all these stars. And also it looks like a journey which has a definite beginning and ending. I believe that you're choosing over the King of Swords, and this is the beginning of a journey, a healthier relationship with you. Actually, yes, because the Queen of Swords married to the King of Swords typically would be a good relationship. Please bear in mind, this is a general reading. I am not telling you to leave anyone or break up with anyone. These are decisions you have to make for yourself. I'm just giving you insights from or messages from your spiritual family. I am just the messenger. Please do not shoot me. Okay, just because that was a extra card. Let's see, tarot wise, the Hermit again. You have the Hermit and you have the Hermit. So you have the answers within you. And if you're confused and you're not sure, then you're being guided to go within, go into the quiet, use your knowledge and experience, and make a good decision for your health, for your relationship with yourself and whomever this other person is that you're in a relationship with. Appeal to Saint Raphael when you get confused or scared. Raphael will help to heal your heart. This is about you, not so much the other person. So when you pray to Saint Raphael, it's nice if you want to pray for the other person, but really focus on yourself. You want to focus on yourself and what is good for you. You're a Queen of Fire. What is good for you? You are a Queen of Swords. What is good for you? Take action. Take action. And then we have a few more oracle cards for you. So we have, look at this, all this green. Raphael's really coming through strong. He really wants to help you. Let him. Resurrection, embrace new life. This is very, I can feel it. It's like sticky energy. It's like gummy. Like when you step on something sticky and then you lift your foot and you can see like the stickiness, like if you stepped on like, I don't know, some piece of gum or something and it gets stuck on your shoe and that, like, you're in a sticky gummy place. Go to the quiet place within yourself. Find yourself. Be true to yourself. Be true to what you know is true. In this instance, even your intuition knows, you know. You know who to choose. You know what to choose. You know what is best for you. And you can always appeal to Saint Raphael and embrace new life. Don't be afraid. I'm hearing you don't need to be afraid of this. You can be afraid of the person you're with. That could be a possibility. You can be afraid of what might happen if you don't make a change in this relationship. Excuse me. But ultimately, that's not going to serve you. Your fear. You need to adapt. Open your mind. Kind of like this path. All these stars. Just open your mind and get in tune with that. Go with your own rhythm, your own flow. You know what's right for you. And we also have sacred sexuality, healing and connection. Okay, I can't make this up, all right? Health, healing and connection, sacred sexuality. That is the kind of sexual or romantic relationship you want. Sacred, beautiful, serving you. That doesn't mean don't think of your partner, but your partner should treat you as if you are a sacred vessel, because you are. And we end it out, since this is mostly angels, with one last angel card, and I see it right here, and it says time to create. So create the I'm hearing create the you right away. Create the you that you want to be, and also create the relationship that you want, the romantic relationship you want. I'm also hearing, and I know this is the end, but I'm also hearing that like you might like to do like little things like send love notes, like really sweet things you like to do, or you might want to start doing things like that. Little love notes, maybe even to yourself. Yeah, I'm hearing be good to yourself. When you're good to yourself and you meet somebody and you want to be with them, then you're good to them too. It's just right now you're in some kind of relationship where your highest interests are not being served. And that's not what your spiritual family wants for you. Act, Queen of Fire, very passionate, and she's a creator as well. She makes things happen passionately. She's really passionate, and the time is now, and your angels back you fully. And appeal to Saint Raphael. So I hope this has helped you in some way. I hope that whatever decision you make, that it works out for you in the best way possible. Yes, I'm not hearing any other messages, so that's it. Pile 3. I wish you all the best, much love, many blessings. And if this did not resonate with you, please go check out one of my other videos, or go find mediums online or in real life that resonate with you, that make you happy. You know, that's what a good medium does. We care and we want to help people through our own gifts. So, you know, I'm always going to say I can't be the only medium that you follow. You know, so yes, please remember this is just a general reading, and if it didn't resonate with you, please go find readings that do resonate with you. And yeah, I think yes, back to the much love and many blessings. And hope to see you in the next one. Okay, bye.